New blue fitted. 501's got the blue Jays with 'em. Jumping out the Chevy. TV's in it. Adjust my pistol. Yeah, the rim still glistening. Crispy white Roper. New blue fitted.
Here it is, BolowTv Entertainment, man. Live with the big homie, Yog WestWood.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
We about to jump into this real nigga interview.
Real niggas do real things.
First question. Who is Yog WestWood? And answer this question in the mind state as if the person never even seen or heard about you ever. What would you say to that person? Who is Yog WestWood?
Yog WestWood is a real nigga, man. He a Phoenician, you know what I'm saying? He a nigga that supports his family by all means necessary, you feel me? Shit, man, a hood nigga. A nigga that supports Arizona to the fullest, man. You know, just when you say real nigga, that pretty much sums all of it up. You know what I mean? Family, streets, business. You can't be a real nigga and be half-assed in any part of your life. You feel me? So, you know, real nigga, Yog WestWood.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Now, I did a little bit of research, of course.
Uh-oh.
Got to do research.
Uh-oh.
And I seen that back in the day, man, about around the age of 15 or so, you was signed to TNT Motown Records,
Motown
man.
Records.
Just
you found that shit?
Hey, man, I do a little research here and there, man. You know what I mean? I got to do what I do. You know what I mean?
Damn it, man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So just briefly touch on that situation. I know it was a while back, but ain't too many done it, you know what I mean? So I want you to touch on that situation and how it broke down and, you know what I mean, turned out for you.
Basically, man, that was the crisscross era, you feel me? That was when Jermaine Dupri popped out with his peoples, and that was the thing. Like, niggas trying to be Drake now, niggas was trying to be crisscross back then. So, you know, 15, I was about 15, man, and I was signed to TNT Productions. Back then, man, we was like the only niggas out here. I was with a group called Esquire, and it wasn't spelled like that. It was S- the word choir, like singing, and it was an acronym. It stood for Stress and Creative Hip Hop on Intelligent Rhymes. We did a showcase, man, back in the days, and it had Motown folks there. It had RCAs. Everybody was out there, man. It was all kind of folks from different record companies that was looking for the next crisscross.
Got you.
So we got on stage, man. Back then it was called I forget the name of the club, but it was on like Apache and something out there. Had a big fish bowl in the front when you walked in. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You real Phoenicians, you real Azonians know what I'm talking about. I just can't think of the club. But anyway, man, we did that. And when I got off stage, man, immediately a cat by the name of Keith Andes, he was a Motown affiliate, man, and came up to us, and before I knew it, we was in big studios. We was, you know, Phoenix didn't really have nothing like that, you know. They had Sirius Studios, I think it was called back in the days. But yeah, man, we did that, bro. And being underage, that's a major situation, you know what I'm saying? And so things fell apart without, you know, really telling you what really happened. Yeah. I was underage, man, and I had a partner who, you know, folks got to sign off on shit. You know, I couldn't sign for myself, and he couldn't sign for himself. So when it came to signing and doing things, you needed parents around and that type thing. And, you know, as we all know, some parents ain't around. You feel me? You know, and that's basically how it went. But shit, I got a record. That's funny you say that, because I keep the record right here. It's
there you have it.
Printed up and everything. That's vinyl. You feel me? That's vinyl right there. You feel me? So I keep the record with me. That's history. But Motown actually recorded and printed that album for Esquire, and when it all fell apart, and the way it fell apart, Motown couldn't fuck with us because it was just, we were underage, you know, and we didn't have the folks coming in and signing off on us as underage cats. And so the one thing that Motown did do is print the album. They recorded it, everything, and gave it to us. So we put it up under TNT Productions. TNT Productions was actually my big bro. And he produced groups, man. He started out with Adina Howard. He was back in the days. You can ask not Young Wax, but Wax Delgado, you know, Big Five, shout out to y'all. You can ask them about it. You know, he know all about my big bro. Anybody that goes way back knows what TNT was about. But yes, sir, I was signed to Motown, man, and here I am.
That's
you know
what it is. That's what it
feel
is.
me?
So, what do you feel the current state of West Coast music is, Phoenix music, and hip hop in general? What are you feeling?
West Coast music, man. I think it's at an all-time high right now. I think what the problem is, I think that folks is doing the right music, man, because I don't think West Coast ever lost the West Coast feel. I think that everybody stood back because of what happened back in the days. The West Coast had a bad name when it came to, you know, what was going on, Suge Knights and Tupacs and, you know, all of that, and it scared the shit out these white folks, man. And so, you know, they didn't want to deal with that kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas getting killed and shit and, you know, all that kind of shit. So it all kind of went to the wayside, and then that's when all the bullshit started popping up, the type of pop music you hear right now that we all on the radio banging to, or y'all all on the radio banging to. You know, but when it comes to West Coast music, man, the problem with it is the West don't back the West no more. They going where the money at. And right now the money is in 2 Chainz. The money is in Drake's and, you know, all of them kind of cats. So, you know, that's pretty much what happened to West Coast. But what I see right now, what's going on right now with West Coast is the OGs is really, it's like the music is taking a 360, man. The OGs is back, bro, and these niggas really got something to tell. And that's one thing that I thought about, you know, as I got older and started doing the music again, because I left it alone for years. Niggas didn't even hear about Yog WestWood. I was in them streets doing what I do. So the thing about the OGs coming back, and the thing about me getting signed at 15, 16 years old was, what the hell did I even have to tell you at 15, 16 years old? I ain't even lived life, you feel me?
Right.
So the age that I'm at now, the life that I've lived, I got a whole bunch to talk to you about. And so that's where music is coming again. It's everything does a 360, my nigga. Everything turns for the better. You know what I'm saying? You may take a couple of years of a loss, but you know, look at the economy. Things turn for the better, my nigga. So with the West Coast, it's just the OGs is coming back, man. MC8s, you know what I'm saying? King T's, you know what I'm saying? The Dog Pounds, and you know, that shit is coming back with a vengeance. And we just got to make the radio stations and, you know, everybody else that spins them records to pay attention to the West Coast again. We need the West Coast to pay attention to the West Coast. You go to New York, they fucking with New York. You go to Atlanta, they fucking with Atlanta. Texas, I'm out there next week, they fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You go to LA, nigga, they fucking with New York. They fucking with Texas. They fucking with Atlanta. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a loss of backing. You know what I'm saying? The support. Our own folks ain't supporting us. They love us. They know what it is. And I can't fault nobody, because money is money, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, man, it's coming back, bro. It's coming back. West is coming back, man, and I represent it all day long. West, all day.
With all your history and experience, what are some of your most recent accomplishments, and what is your greatest accomplishment to date?
My greatest accomplishment on some real shit is my fam bam, man. My wife, my kids, I love them to death, man. And so that's my greatest accomplishment. And I know what you mean.
Right.
But you know, I gotta put that out there. She'll whoop a nigga ass. I'll find my clothes out on the yard tomorrow. So, but on some real shit, man, my greatest accomplishment is where you sitting at right now, man. This is my lab. This is something that I put together. This is something that I built. Rest in peace, Dookie D, my nigga Danny. That nigga built the booth. He knocked walls down. You know what I'm saying? And this became home to a lot of motherfuckers. I fucked with a lot of people in here. T Nutties, Glasses Malone. Name somebody, man. They done been up in here, man. I record everybody. Music-wise, my greatest accomplishment is probably my last album I just put out, My Shit Don't Stink, man. And that album is still going, you know what I mean? And it's really taking a life of its own, and I didn't expect it. But that's the greatest thing, when you don't expect it, you feel me? And then all of a sudden things start happening. I didn't go out there with an attitude of my shit don't stink. Right. My shit don't stink. It just, that's my, in music, my nigga, that's what it is, bro. That Westbound I-10, that shit popped. You know, I got J.O. Felony on there, Keimani Marley, Key Loom from the Nut Factors. You know, I fucks with motherfuckers, but I really took the time on My Shit Don't Stink for just me. I didn't put a lot of big names on there. I put Arizona on there.
That's right.
And what I do is I'm a globe trotter, my nigga, and I travel this motherfucking globe with that music. And so I had to put Arizona on the map on that note. I had to let the Managed Menaces be known. I had to let the trap houses be known. And I know Trap is doing his thing, but I'm just saying he may not be where I'm at. So I had to, you know, get him on there. I had to get, you know, the Young Waxes. I had to get the Arizona, man, AZ. You know what I'm saying? Right. So my shit don't stink. That's probably the biggest. It's still going, my nigga. It's still going. I'm still shooting videos of that. You feel me?
Okay. What is your definition of a grinder?
My definition of a grinder is a nigga that don't stop. No breaks. Period. I have nothing else to say about that.
Okay.
Nothing.
That's real.
Don't stop.
Now, I want to touch on the project you have with Young Wax, the situation.
Yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about that and how you two specific artists came together.
Man, Young Wax, that nigga makes me sick. But on some real shit, man, back in shit, I started back out in music by wrapping up everybody's CDs. I was the manufacturer. I did all Man Up CDs, Preach, St. Q's, Young Wax, and that's how I met Young Wax, man. He was putting out them Volume 1 Bricks and Elbows, you know, and the nigga got word that Phoenix was doing that. That's the thing about Young Wax is he really support the town. And if you out here, yeah, there's This Today's and there's all these CDs, you know, CD companies and all that shit, but Wax caught wind of niggas from AZ that's really doing it on that level, and he put his money where his mouth was, man. And that's pretty much how I met Young Wax. I wrapped up his first. If you got them albums, I did that.
That's real.
That's how I linked up with him. The way we linked up later on in life, man, that I don't even remember. That nigga called me one day. He was like, "What is you doing?" I don't even know how he got my number. But he was like, "What is you doing?" I'm like, "My nigga, I'm at the motherfucking Coalition at 7th Avenue and Watkins and on the turf, and pull up." This nigga pulled up shooting videos. Like, the nigga ain't even from over there. And he just, blow. That's how I linked with him. And when I heard the song that he was doing that day, me and my OG Cisco, we had just did a song called I'ma Live My Life. And I had one more verse open for it. Video out, check it out, punch it in. I'ma live my life, Yog WestWood. But I had one more verse for it, and when he came to the Coalition, I did my little cameo in the video, and I heard the nigga, I really actually paid attention to his spit. And I was like, my nigga, I got an open verse. And that nigga, we left the Coalition, came straight to the lab, chopped it up, did that, and from there, it's been a wrap. That nigga, I done been to Cali with him 100 times. I done stayed in these motherfucking condominiums with this nigga. I done been to the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. I seen the nigga get up there, win his award. You know what I'm saying? And from there, that nigga, real niggas do real things, and that nigga just recognize real, and I recognize real. And no matter what he's about outside of music, I fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? Music-wise, that nigga showed me some shit, and that nigga put a fire up under my big ass, and I hit the ground running, you know what I'm saying, when I got back from seeing what he was doing. So, you know, the situation, my nigga, that's pretty much how it came about. Me and this nigga just kept fucking with each other daily. I text him some old stupid shit, talk shit to him. He do the same shit to me, and just one day, that nigga came up in here. This is the first song we did right here. I Don't Owe You Nothing, and video coming. Stay tuned. But the nigga came up in here, man, and had this, and when we did this track, we basically was like, bro, we got to do an album, my nigga. And the biggest thing about that album is that's a Southside nigga. I'm from the West, you know what I mean? And Phoenix is known for that not clicking. That doesn't happen out here. I don't give a fuck who you are. It doesn't happen out here. And so I talked to my OGs. That nigga went back, talked to his OGs. We told these niggas what we trying to do. Them niggas gave us the blessing. You know what I'm saying? And here we are, album done. I'm in here trying to do the last little twerks and tweaks on it right now before I send it all off to mastering.
There a release date for it? Or?
Release date, I want to say June 3rd. June 3rd. I want to say that. If you look at the video, the brand new video out, Bird City, it's out there. It's on motherfucking YouTube.
I'm hitting blocks up and down India's home. Is that my nigga walking up the avenue? I tap the brakes. What up, dude? Let the glass down. Looking real cool. You need a ride, nigga? What? Outside. Get in, homie. Let's take a ride.
Soon as the video come on, it gives a release date. We just dropped that video last, I want to say Friday. So at the end of the day, man, it was kind of Nigga, when should we drop the video? He came up with a date, and so I'm just trying to get the shit ready for when it's supposed to be done. So I'm in here doing the last little twerks on it, and I recorded the entire album. I'm engineering the entire album. My nigga Nightmare, 90 Simone, nigga, shouts out to you. He's he's mastering the entire thing. That's what it is, man. The situation coming out June. Y'all niggas be on the lookout. It's some real West South shit. Combine that Southwest Arizona. That's what we do on some West Coast shit, man. So
any features on the project?
Oh man, features. Cat the Mac, Cat the Mac, Young Gold, Manish Menace, K Swiss. Man, name somebody. Yes, yes.
Okay.
The situation, man. It's a situation. It's something that niggas ain't done before, man. It's not a mixtape. It's an album, man, and it's going iTunes crazy. So.
And some brand new J's, and make sure they all blue. Crispy white pro club, new blue fitted. 501's got the blue J's with 'em. Jumping out the Chevy, TV send it. Adjust my pistol, yeah, the rim still glistening. Crispy white pro club, new blue fitted.